Listen. Can somebody explain to me why I gotta register the vehicle I own? Inspection. Of what, my nigga? Was I able to drive that motherfucker up there to get that hoe inspected? Then that hoe was running beautifully. Like there's no there's no within that process and system that they have set up, you know what I'm saying, is of goodness. You know what I'm saying, is of, what is it called? Effective. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that so-called the vehicle is up to date and running as it should. Motherfucker, my vehicle, you know what I'm saying, getting damaged every day because I'm hitting fucking potholes going like these. Road uneven. Fix the roads, then come talk to me about my vehicle that I own. Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I just, my registration, is 5/22 May. You know what I'm saying? I go to the place, like I said, my engine light been on for what, it's been a year? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I went there. I was like, obviously, I got to get the diagnosis, you know what I'm saying, to get the engine light off in order to pass the inspection. And, I'm just trying to, obviously, this shit is dumb. But me doing this, will avoid just in case this, and that. So I go up there. They talking about the transmission is fucked. And I gotta replace the fucking transmission. I'm like, how much that gonna run me? How much that gonna run me, coach? He go ahead and draw up the paperwork. Nigga to my 1800. Shit. Ooh, I was trying to avoid this, and that, but I ain't got no fucking 1800. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, obviously, will I work towards getting that and getting that, replaced or whatever, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because, within that, because that could have been a problem the whole time, you know what I'm saying? That, because if that's the reason engine light been on for about a year and it's been running, you know what I'm saying? So, the vehicle get not, you're not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to drive that hoe if I keep fucking around. Like, if it's, you know what I'm saying, within, just how long it run out type shit. So I was just like, well, I ain't gonna be able to get my inspection, and I ain't gonna be able to register my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just, like I say, I ain't doing all kinds of driving, I'm going to point A to point B, you know what I'm saying, within different places I gotta go. It's not like it's this long places, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not, I'm still speeding, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta be there, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be looking in the mirror, you gotta be, you gotta be there, you gotta see where 12 at, you know what I'm saying, I ain't, I ain't been pulled over since way back, long time ago, you know what I'm saying, like it's really rare type shit for you to actually get pulled over, just with, how many cars, and especially with the routes you taking, you know what I'm saying, because like I say, I'm always with just a whole bunch of cars, you know what I'm saying, so it's like, even if, you know what I'm saying, you can get to a little dip out type shit, lesson, you know what I'm saying, like, obviously, cautious, you know what I'm saying, but like, you may see some black, You may see some light, but you don't know that that's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, get the, duck out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I don't know who they were trying to get, but I made sure I got up out the way. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make sure that I wasn't in the way where y'all could go through. That's all I was trying to do. I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, that vehicle registration shit is ridiculous. Like really. Like, yeah, if we like really talking about it, you know what I'm saying? It's just another money thing, it's just another them showing that they got power and can create whatever the fuck and be like, oh, this is what it gotta be, and you gotta get your vehicle registered every fucking year, and gotta go through a dumbass inspection. You know what I'm saying? That, that probably you can pay some niggas and they'll probably, just pass your inspection type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wasn't finna go to each whatever and then just pay for, because with the, yeah, like I don't even know what type of place, because you would have to be up front type, like y'all try to, because but I don't know. I mean, like I said, but I don't really give that much a fuck about it to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, and it's yeah. Like, not like, cop gonna see, like, if I, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? If they on that shit, then, damn, that one cop that fucking got me. You know what I'm saying? If you that keen on that hoe, nigga, then you got it. But that shit is, I don't know, it's just so odd. The things that they create and the things that we abide by, like... Bro, if none of us got the dumb inspection, they would either have to change that hoe or, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they gonna say? Like, what they gonna try to fine everybody? They gonna try to, what? You can't use your own vehicle? You know what I'm saying? Take everybody off the road? All right, well then, since all of us are, what makes the world go round and make your little system go round, your system will stop. You know what I'm saying? All the money and what's being created and this and that will stop. And then it's like, oh, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? But like, we only got money, you know what I'm saying? Or certain people, you know what I'm saying? We only got money for, those immediate repairs type shit. And it's like, we can't just, putting aside money for repairs itself, either throughout the year, so to make sure you're good for the inspection, or for the month of the inspection, take it in and then, pay all the, different type of things so you can pass the inspection. But I mean, it's like, the inspection is not that, like, that crazy. Like, it's like, and that's another thing. It's like, it's an inspection, but it's not like bumper to bumper inspection. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, oh, is everything actually, it's just on some quick make money, you know what I'm saying? This is that's they guaranteed money type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what that shit is. Like, you go off like they, what they make for the year, whatever, like they always got an estimate for that, and know that they gonna make whatever, because people gotta get, the registration, and, some may have problems, so then that's gonna be a bonus on top of everybody who, is going in and getting an inspection type shit. That shit was just... that shit was just tough, because it was like, I was like, go in, get that hoe done. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to, like I say, with my game and shit, I'm trying to get that, rolling and shit like that, and, trying to set aside money for other shit, but it's like, now I gotta, add this in and figure, this out and, put that on hold. And, it's just like, I don't know, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like for some shit to cost that much, and I don't know, this shit just. And then I had to, because I had to get the diagnosis, so I had to fucking pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? To get the diagnosis, and I mean, obviously, within what it is, obviously it makes sense, but it's just, oh, you gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want to identify what's wrong, but I mean, all this, pay for it shit, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, it's always something, like, it's, I don't know, like, it's always something, and it's like, you just, like, that's what a lot of people don't understand, like, with a lot of, like, just certain people who, I don't know how certain people view certain people, but it's just like, we always, trying to, gamble a lot of stuff. Not gamble, is it gamble a lot of stuff? Or like handle a lot of stuff in a sense. And then while we trying to handle, that, then there's some other shit that's happening. Then there's something else, and there's some, there's always some. And when we think, okay, we can chill on our feet, we just got this shit to juggle, handle, and then there's something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something else within a sense, and it's like for people with money or whatever, it's like when there is that, oh, it's something, y'all have the money to deal with it, y'all have the connections to deal with it, y'all have, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's different, but it's like when certain shit pop up, it's just, we're not able just to, deal with the shit like that within a sense. Like we gotta figure out how we gonna get that done, how we gonna get by, how we gonna survive. You know what I'm saying? And that's we survive and not living. For the people who got healthy relationships with parents out there, or good enough relationships, and y'all lying to them, got them thinking you feeling happy when you not, that's wrong. That shit ain't right. It's not cool. Like, that goes to show you don't truly trust them. You don't care for them, because if you did, you'll let them know how you feeling. You say you don't want them to feel sad or whatever. You don't get to choose that for them. Imagine all that time they living in a false reality of thinking you good, then they find out you not. That's damn near trauma for them. Then they get to thinking, how come I didn't notice? How come I didn't notice this? And y'all so-called don't want to stress them out. Y'all in it together. They worry regardless. Stop hiding how you feel from someone you so-called care for. Now, for the ones who so-called parents are causing them pain, obey them. Keep masking. Create a foundation and get out, because they know how you feel. Take that one time to tell them, even if you get punished, then they know where you stand and you know where they stand. They know how you feel and don't care. They chilling knowing you feel that way. It's sad, but true. They gonna say you do it for attention, blah, blah, blah. Take it, plan. Take it, plan, in action. Take it, plan, in action. Take it, plan, in action. Take it and put the plan in action. I think that's what I was saying. But yeah, like, once again, choosing for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I can't agree with that. You gotta just say it. You gotta just do it. You know what I'm saying? You cannot control them. That's what is. You can't control them. You can't control what they're gonna say. You can't control how they're gonna think about it, react to it, feel from it. You can't control, and you don't know. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is do you and be true to you and be willing to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that, you know what I'm saying, within that. this, like, you know, is healthy relationships, you know, is, you know, like I said, I can only speak from, you know, what I've seen or whatever, but from what I've seen, shit is hard to come by, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, you just, you know, I'm not saying act a certain way or be a certain way, but just like I say, you know, just be true to you. Just express your truth. Just, you know, healthily communicate. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. You know, understand your relationship and understand the situation. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what they, you know, doing, you know, for you to try to, you know, do this or, you know, chill with you or this, and that. You know what I'm saying? That's huge. So-called parents be making kids eat soap, knees on rice, eat hot sauce. Punishments. So-called discipline. So-called you messed up in their eyes, so they get to punish you. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? And it's like, you know, nowadays we'd be like, I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, when we was that, and, you know, it was just, that's just what was. You did this, and there was the possibility of these things happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't no out. There wasn't no, you know, like, you know, you could express that you didn't like it or this, and that, but it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no you standing up for yourself and it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't no that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you stand up for yourself, then you didn't get that, but then you got some worse because now you stood up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know, of course, like now, you know what I'm saying? We could be like, ah, yeah, you know, I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know, sadly, you know, just within, you know, for some reason, how our minds are and, you know, how we're told things and we take, you know, certain things in, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, we just obey, you know what I'm saying? There's children, you know, right now, you know what I'm saying, getting abused, you know, getting punished, you know, having to do, you know, horrible, crazy things, you know, because they didn't take out the trash, you know, because they didn't make their bed, you know, because they didn't, you know, brush their teeth at night, because they, you know what I'm saying, like, just whatever, you know, they want to create, you know what I'm saying, just because they wearing a black sock and a white sock. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the power that, you know, those certain people are given. You know what I'm saying? Like literally they can make up anything and punish you for it. And what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like what do you do? Who do you tell? Where do you go? Like there's it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're trapped. You know, and you just, you know, become accustomed to it. You know, and that's just, you know, how your life is. You know what I'm saying? Until it isn't. You know, because, you know, throughout, you know, some people's life, it was like, you know, this time of just punishment, punishment, punishment. And then it was like, you know, one day it just, you know, wasn't those punishments anymore. It was a different form of punishment. It was, you know, this, and that. Like, because they decided to change. Because their body got too old to keep physically hitting us. So they, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you talk about it, explain it, it's horrible. Majority of our so-called parents and people from back in the day was abused severely. and see no problem with it because everybody got abused. This is why they do it today and see no problem and try to compare how you're doing an easier form of abuse compared to their abuse from back then. You know, that's their biggest go-to. You know what I'm saying? You lucky I'm doing this and not doing what my, parents did or blah, blah, blah. And, them telling you stories of how this, and that. Like, first of all, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I say that in a sense like that, because you're abusing me and you trying to fucking guilt trip me into feeling bad, or to not feel so bad about my abuse and to feel bad about what you went through. Listen, nigga, like what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? We got a healthy relationship. You expressing your past and what you've been through and how you still struggle to this day with the shit that you went through. I feel for you, my nigga. Talk to me. I'm here. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Human to human type shit. But I don't give a fuck if you got your fingers cut off for abuse. They don't give you a fucking reason to abuse me. Like it's just, we can't keep trying to, you know what I'm saying, justify shit. We can't keep trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep trying to make motherfuckers, feel, less bad about things. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make people feel bad about, the things you went through or this and that. Like, we can't keep, oh, you're fucking slaving for money and, coming with all these, so-called justifications. Or you're getting abused, coming with all these justifications. Oh, I'm abusing you because all these justifications. Like, we can't live life like that. We can't allow our minds to work like that. We can't convince ourselves of those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. Y'all were, convinced, brainwashed to thinking, that was a way of learning. That was a way of, of what to do and what not to do. What not to say and what to say. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got abused. I just don't know how people don't. I'm like, I got abused and I have a kid. Like, I don't know how they don't, like, I'm gonna fucking make sure that, you know what I'm saying, it's not even close. It's nothing, of the sense where they can even think of abuse. You know what I'm saying? There's no form, no matter what, I will figure out a way to communicate certain things to them, to show them this, to tell them what's healthy and unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? I will find a healthy way, but I will not, you know what I'm saying, conform into, this very easy way of doing things and this very unhealthy way of doing things, and just, falling into, I'm just so tired of trying that I'm going to abuse them, that I'm going to hit them, that I'm going to, verbally talk disgusting to them. You know what I'm saying? We just, I don't know how that's not the thought. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, y'all, parents, when you take them to see them or whatever, that they think that, first of all, y'all, we know why they think, you know what I'm saying, that they did it to y'all. So y'all know what they own. Y'all know how they are. and that control shit. You know what I'm saying? They just got a whole bunch of energy now that they got a grandchild. They know they can control something again. You know what I'm saying? You probably still allowing them to control you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know how y'all allow them to talk to y'all kids in such a disrespectful way. I don't know how y'all allow them to hit y'all kids. Raise your fucking hand at my child, my nigga. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's shit that just doesn't fly. And for some reason, y'all be like, oh, it fly for them, but don't fly for them. Oh, you a stranger, you can't do it. Oh, you, my parent, you can. Don't raise your hand at my child. I don't care who you are. You're not finna hit my child. You don't like the way I'm handling this, doing this, blah, blah, blah. Cool. You know what I'm saying? And within that, you know, that can be that. Or you can take it to the extent of whatever. Dose. Nigga, I don't have to see you no more. Like, it's not that, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you know what I'm saying? Because that's y'all and within y'all connection and staying connected. Listen, them motherfuckers abuse you and they still on that shit. So I doubt if they sat there and owned up to it. I doubt if they even, you know, if you bring it up, they still gonna be on, you know, bullshit and try to tell you this, and that and manipulate your goof ass. I doubt if, you know what I'm saying, like I don't see that majority of them motherfuckers then owned up and apologized and changed. So that's on y'all with staying within that relationship. That's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you can't just do this and that's your mama, you know, that's your dad, you know, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's y'all connecting shit and trying to stay with people and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you in control within a sense. You know what I'm saying? When you evaluate shit and, you know what I'm saying, you see what you agree and disagree with. You know what I'm saying? You tell your mind certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for this time, it was family, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But you break it down and you evaluate those people and how they treat you and this, and that. Then it's just like, how are these humans treating me? You know what I'm saying? Then you don't connect and attach all this shit. And then it's it. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm not gonna allow this. I'm okay with this. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna let this bitch hit my fucking kid. I can't. Who you talking to? Like, what? What? Like, yeah, you had me. You was taking advantage of a last kid. You had me. But I'm here now. That's tough. I'm here now. This me. Fuck you mean? Nah, who you talking to? What you mean? You know what I'm saying? Don't raise your voice at who, nigga? Motherfucker, you ain't no. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to talk about, yo, that disrespect. Man, that ain't shit. Who they talking to? That's disrespectful. Just because they so-and-so and they this and that, they can do whatever and don't get called out on it. They never disrespectful. This and that. Man, come on. What we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? This is so odd and whack how these motherfuckers take advantage of little ass children. Call it what you want. All I see is that taking advantage of a last kid. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Taking advantage of a less experience. Like, I don't know what we talking about here. Some people love their family and I believe they should never let them go. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, shit is situational. There's all type of different situations, you know what I'm saying, within this world. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, people could be like, oh, because I just said that this is, y'all doing too much. That's what that was, and this what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Never let them go. Never let them go. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got that tight bond. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got them healthy relationships. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all, you know, do get into it or when this, and that, and when y'all, you know what I'm saying, disagree or blah, 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 y'all healthily communicating the way y'all communicate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all figure shit out. Y'all take time from each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do this, and that. Y'all got certain shit set up foundationally. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all are there. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all understand, you know what I'm saying? We got to, in order for this to work, we got to do it together. We got to figure it out together. You know what I'm saying? Like, never let them go, man. Like that's real. Because like I say, you know what I'm saying? Within, you know what I'm saying? Just relationships with, you know, fucking, you know, living things, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think it's huge, you know, especially, you know, within human healthy relationships. You know, it's great, you know, especially, you know, just within that, you know, family, you know what I'm saying? And it's really on, you know, well, yeah, like I said, fuck family, but just really on, you know, humans and, you know, them really on, they fuck with you as a human. You know what I'm saying? And they really there for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not this convenient situation. It's not when they convenienced or, you know, inconvenienced or, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? They there for you because, you know, they want to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with you for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's huge. Some so-called parents don't let kids into their room until it's time to go to sleep. Motherfuckers love to use the word strict. Nah, nigga, that's abuse. You know what I'm saying? Another word, strict. Like I say, they come up with random shit. That's your room, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like. Listen, if that's gonna be, I'm allowing you to use this room. Let's figure some shit out. You know what I'm saying? What are the, you know what I'm saying? Within that is fucked, but come on. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that's your room. You gotta do this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can suggest, you know, you clean it. You know, I can help you clean it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, in my room, you know, I like to at least, you know, clean it. You know what I'm saying? To make sure, you know, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I would suggest if you, you know, wash your bed sheets. You know, because in my room, you know, I like to clean mine because, you know, mine gets dirty. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's your room. Like, oh, that's just, I don't know. That's so beautiful. Like, that's your room. You know what I'm saying? So there's no, that's your room, but you can't go into your room until it's time to go to sleep. You know, what's happening here? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you gonna take my door off of my room? Like, what? Like, how does that? Like, I don't understand that shit. Like, and that's just like on some like, what does that do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Y'all gotta stop trying to justify this shit. Slave is under abuse. Slave is more focused on just doing what someone you feel is in power tells you to do, and if you don't, you'll get punished. Huge. Yeah, when I was talking about that shit, you know, that slave shit, yeah. It's literally what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, you know what I'm saying? There's a, you know, we're all being abused. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, call it what you want, you know what I'm saying? But when we get into, you know, specifics and then, you know, we get these, you know, so-called, you know, different labels and they all kind of line up with the specific, then we're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. some people allow themselves to get bullied because when their so-called parents bully them at home and they stand up for themselves, they get punished. So when the bully at school or some bully them, they like, if I stand up for myself, I'll make it even worse. Huge. You know, like it's tough to, you know, try to, you know, separate the situational. You know what I'm saying? Because they're looking at things, you know, from a foundational standpoint, or from a, you know, what was your first experience with, you know, bullying within a sense, or this type of, you know, action within a sense. And that was, you know, their parents bullying them. So they use that as their guide because that's the experience they have within that area and how they deal with that situation and what they've been told or how they've been told to deal with the situation. You know what I'm saying? So even though, you know, that kid, you know, may not be an adult, may not be the parent, this and that, the action that they're doing, you know, resembles, you know, the parents. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the kid is, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, when you're met with something, you know, you go and think of, you know, what to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you have little to no experience and the little experience you have is, you know, like I say, yeah, I mean, it's in the know. Yeah, I mean, that's huge. You know, and a lot of people don't realize that, you know, because, you know, they'll go like, hey, I wouldn't let, you know what I'm saying, somebody bully me or this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's, you know what I'm saying, it's tough, you know, because, you know, it's different for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because some can see, like, hey, some can understand certain situations, some can grasp, you know what I'm saying, the, you know, what is within certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, within this situation, I was just like, you know what I'm saying, there's just nothing I can do, you know, and I was just, you know, looking for somebody to, you know, save me within a sense, because it's like, I can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, within the so-called parent or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but like within anybody else or anything like that, and obviously that was still situational, because, you know, teacher or, you know, blah, 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 within what power they had or whatever, but it's like, you know, I was able to see, like, you know, what so-called, you know, power does this kid have over me that's, you know, trying to bully me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, didn't let that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, yeah, it just wasn't happening, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think there was a time where, like, I don't know, because bullying is, you know, it definitely ranges, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, the shit they show on films or, you know, reading books or whatever, you know, some of it is kind of, you know, woo, you know, exaggerated to the max. But it's like, you know, I just don't remember a time where it was just like, I don't know, I was just pressed in that type of way. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But it's like, you know, a lot of people aren't able to, you know, see that within certain situations and things like that. So, you know, they do, you know, deal with things that way. Want to go out, need location, parents' number, talk to parents, need to know how long, fear. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about that shit. Fear. You know what I'm saying? So many, you know, parents, you know, we're talking about parents, you know, but parents, you know, people, you know, these fear-based decisions, you know what I'm saying? Just fear, you know, and it's just, you know, like I say, you know, within some fears of, you know, some fears, some ideas that you fear, you know what I'm saying, can be valid within a sense, you know, but like I say, either within those situations you don't know, you know what I'm saying, so you just got to, you know, let go, or, you know, I was on the grass with something. I don't know. It kind of slipped away. Oh man. Oh man. Damn. Ooh man. Fear-based decisions. Fear-based decisions. No, I lost it. I don't know. Talking about fear-based decisions. Like it was there. It was. You know, it was going by pretty fast. And then I was trying to, you know, say something, and then I was just like, let go, because I tried to catch it, but that bitch was gone. Ooh. Man. Fear. So many people make fear-based decisions. Damn, I don't know, coach. That's tough. It was a good one, too. I know it. I know it was tough. I know it was tough. Man, y'all niggas up there ain't shit. That's alright. Forced to spend time with family, did and said horrible shit, and the next day act like nothing happened, and no one says anything about it. People have kids that never spend time with them. Workaholics, drugs, etc. Just not there. Made jokes, but when you tell them too far, nah, you too sensitive. Stop acting like a bitch. Like, they don't see how the child takes this and uses it for every situation. And when others talk shit and say it's a joke, even though they're hurting, they just let it slide because they don't want to seem like a bitch. Parents can control your whole day, force you to do shit, and if they're feeling happy, everyone should feel happy. Or it's a problem. They're mad and quiet, and you're the opposite, you're the problem. They demand respect because of a title they gave themselves. Even though they treat you like shit, abuse you, their actions don't deserve your respect. They feed off of that power. No privacy because you're just a kid. You don't know what you want. I'm the adult. I know more. Never apologize because they did nothing wrong. Oh my God. You're always feeling guilty. Huge. It's a beautiful note, you know. You know, and that was just another thing, you know, people taking, you know, what they first experienced. That's so good, because there's so many people, you know what I'm saying, who, you know, have that, you know, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to, you know, seem like this, or I'm not this, I'm not, you know, trying to just be something, you know what I'm saying, or trying to, you know, seem this way or look, you know, this way, or, you know, whatever. Instead of just, you know, having their own thoughts and just expressing those, and whatever people want to call you is, you know, what they so-called want to call you, but, you know, within you doing you, you know what I'm saying, within certain people evaluation and healthy and unhealthy, or, you know, things of that nature, then okay, you know, maybe we could talk about it, but, you know, just trying to call you names, you know what I'm saying, is odd. You know, I don't know. You know, that shit is huge. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, the forcing to spend time with the so-called family is just, you know, it was just always so odd for me because it's like, you know, we all know whether they wanted to admit it or not. We all know that this shit is toxic, that this shit is unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that a whole bunch of shit isn't being talked about, that we're, you know, we're not dealing with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anytime we have so-called discussions about whatever, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers deflecting, motherfuckers manipulating the whole conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you know, and it was so big, and I know it's so big in so many people's lives, so big on the do something, you know, yesterday, and then the next day act like ain't shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Or do something 2 hours ago and then fucking act like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so big on that. And then, you know, you're just supposed to refresh and, you know, oh, I'm here. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, like, I don't know why that's like the don't deal with this shit. Don't bring this shit up. You know, don't, you know, talk about it. Don't, you know, confront this shit. Like that's what people are practicing. That are people's lifestyle. That's how people are training their mentals. That is like, parents who cuss their kids out, call them all type of names is wrong. Why would you ever want to speak to anybody that way? And when I cuss, it's not the word itself. It's the way you using it, the intention behind. You know, it's like you can say any word, but the way someone communicate those words is where the feeling comes from. Like you say, stop playing, bitch, and then, like you say, stop playing, bitch. Hold on, that shit was trolly. Like you say, stop playing, bitch, and then you say, stop playing, bitch. You feel different. You know what I'm saying? You feel different. You know what I'm saying? You feel different things. You feel different things from the two, even though it's the exact same words. That's why it's odd when we already give words feelings, attach good or bad labels on them. Nothing wrong with saying fuck, just another word to communicate, express myself. Like we create fear and things to separate each other. Oh, they curse, unintelligent, no manners, whatever. Like just stereotypes. Come up with bullshit so others can so-called have an understanding without getting to know people. Like once again, that was their huge thing with creating this shit and continually, you know, living this way is not having to getting to know people. You know what I'm saying? So-called, you know, convincing themselves that they, you know somebody and have this understanding about those certain people who do this or say this or, you know, use these words or, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was their big thing, you know, this know thing, you know it all, you know, type of mentality of the sort. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that could, you know, get you, like, is crazy, you know, and it's the fact that you're allowing it to get you, you know, and you ask somebody, you know, what are the reasons, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is your rebuttal on that? You know what I'm saying? Why can I not say fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? But that's huge. You know, and like I say, you know, within, you know, like certain relationships, y'all have a certain understanding and y'all use that certain type of language. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on some, you know, playful shit. Yeah, I didn't talk about that shit. Yeah, that shit hard. Parents make you feel guilty because they act as if nothing is wrong. So they talk to you like normal, etc., even though they done fucked you. even though they done fucked you up so bad, you gonna be healing for a very long time. Huge. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying, like, about, you know, when I was talking about, like, the you with your child, you know, and you at your, you know, parents' crib or, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's still, you know, later, and I'm just using this as an example, but it's like, you know, they just, you know, talking to you like whatever, and, You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the fact that, you know, you still fucked up. You know, that you still trying to heal, that you still, you know, got this trauma, that you still kind of using certain shit as a guy that some shit is still so instilled in you. Like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they just, you know, chilling within a sense. And it's like, you know, regardless of how they truly may be feeling, you know, you can say this, and that, you know, but they aren't expressing it. You know, they're still, you know, so-called, you know, I have to be, you know, macho, you know what I'm saying, because of this, and that. No, you're choosing to be, you know, macho. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody asked you to be that, you know, and we obviously are expressing that nobody wants that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to be abused. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not fucking crying and begging for nothing. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's so huge. You know, they, you know, come in your room or whatever and, you know, try to just, you know, so-called, you know, just chill or whatever. But it's like, nah, bro, it's not on that. Ooh. I gotta stop going down when I'm young. Think of your parents. Think of your parents feel held captive. Think of their voice yelling, screaming, all the bad things you did wrong. Anxious, broken. Majority of the things you feel now are rooted from things you experienced as a child. You weren't born with this shit. It was instilled in you. So if something is instilled in you, you can get it out. And even after all that shit, we used to constantly put them first. And to this day, some still feel guilty about not having a relationship with them because we were fooled into thinking they were family. The guide you use is from the way your parents treated you and how you had to become another person for them and be fake to please them. So fucking huge. Shit, I lost it. Yeah. Well, big on that, so many people, still feel guilty. So many people suffering, it's like scaring kids into not doing something isn't healthy at all. Like at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not, because listen, people take it into, you know what I'm saying? But that's not saying, hey, you jump off that rail, you gonna die. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gonna really hurt yourself and you gonna die. That's what it is. That's not scaring nobody. That ain't, you know what I'm saying, what they want to do or what I just said within a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk about, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously there's a way to go about it type shit, depending on this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But within fucking, they want to go hang out and you talking about, there's rapists and there's a whole bunch of people doing this and that, and there's people out there like this, and like that's just on some, what are you doing shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, make people aware of certain shit, but y'all out here, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, trying to instill fear in motherfuckers to not, and it's not even on some look out for them type shit. And y'all making it like it's some look out for them type shit. No, it's on some, they want to go do this, and that or whatever, and you don't want them to do that. So you say all these things that are so-called obviously what is within the world, you know what I'm saying? But there's a way to go about making certain people aware of certain shit, you know what I'm saying? That jump off the rail was within that situation, you know what I'm saying? This is within, you know what I'm saying, isn't within the situation of what you're being said. You know what I'm saying? Because, listen, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker said, I want to go to sleep. Like, you don't know you're going to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, well, that's within the situation. Because then there's a way to go about that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we need to start teaching that. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, we need to start living like that. You know what I'm saying? You may not wake up tomorrow. That's what is. You may not wake up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to. You know what I'm saying? Like these got to be, people's mental. This is what we gotta, what I'm saying, be talking about. Because that's what is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no see you in the morning. Ain't no see you tomorrow. Ain't none of that. No. I don't know if I'm gonna see you tomorrow. That's what it is. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah. Yeah, man. So many situations, things, Yeah. Respecting and listening to your kids is major. It's like dog owners. Some dogs like to be left by themselves with their treat and know it won't be touched. So they respect that and create an environment where the other dogs can't mess with them. Huge. You know what I'm saying? We all humans. We all different. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna react to, certain things in a different way. We all gonna, want certain things. We all gonna, feel a certain way about this, and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, within those certain things, can they be discussed? Can they be altered? Can they be, blah, 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 because maybe they're, reasoning for a feeling, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But just within, having that understanding, or even knowing their reasons, you gotta listen, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a healthy conversation, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you gotta work together, you do not know these human beings. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you know about the world that you've been living in and about your experience that you didn't had and what you didn't allowed yourself to gain from those certain experiences or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's within you. But within this brand new human, they are a brand new human and have their own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And, they aren't going to be like you. You know what I'm saying? They aren't going to be like these other people, and they aren't going to be like other brand new humans, and they aren't going to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like within that person, let's sit down and let's, talk about shit. Let's figure shit out. Let's work together on shit. And it's a huge thing for them to, express, themselves and have healthy conversations and, tell somebody, what they want and what they prefer, and them being able to know what they want, you know what I'm saying, and being able to make the decision and say, this is what I want, and follow through with that, and being able to change their mind, or being able to, compromise within a sense, or being able to agree to disagree and go a different way about it, and being like, it's so many things. Parents will be in good moods and ask if you want stuff or want to do something, but you genuinely don't want to because you're hurt and broken. And they've done you terribly wrong, and even though they act like everything is fine, you don't feel fine, and that's okay. That's why it's better to move away so you're not in those uncomfortable decisions. That's so huge. So big on that when they're in good moods. It's so odd talking about this shit because it's just like, you talk about it, you just, how unhealthy and, sad it is. Just, because you can imagine when they're in bad moods and how, they are and why, we're feeling the way we're feeling, when being asked, certain stuff, or, do you want something, or, I couldn't accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't accept certain things. Like I just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like no. You know, no, I don't want that. I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that what you're doing is okay. I can't say that how you're treating me is okay. I can't, I can't show you that I'm okay with the way you're treating me. You know, I can't do that. You know, I won't do that. I will not allow myself to show you, express to you that what you're doing is okay. I just couldn't do it. You know, and then, apparently I should have, apparently I should have convinced myself that it was okay. You know, that we've moved on from it, that I don't know. Y'all can't keep allowing people, showing people, expressing that what they're doing is okay. You know what I'm saying? It's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Is, not negatively affecting you. Work with your kids. Create boundaries with them. Don't try to control their life, because with that, the opportunity opens for them. And some take it and become sneaky kids who lie and create horrible habits. And some do something else or do nothing with the opportunity. That's how they learn to manipulate. Most parents have no idea who their kids actually are. Don't need consequences. This world is fucked as it is. Shit gonna happen regardless of what they do, and we'll learn from each experience with the help of the parents for some situation. It helps them understand what they want and need. What's their limits, rather than rules being laid out for them. Limits being given by someone else they don't know. They don't know what they're capable of, and will have no idea how to think for themselves when you're not around. They will look for people who are controlling, get into abusive relationships because that's all they know, and think they need that. Healthy communication is key. Not because I said so, I'm the adult, just do it. Kids can't get mad at you for what we set up together. Kids will still get mad and express different feelings, of course, and so will parents. Humans, but issues not negative because it's fair. Sorry. But issues not negative because it's fair, healthy parenting, healthy environment, healthy habits, traits, same field. Healthy people, healthy kids, they take all that shit with them. Figuring it all out on our own isn't easy, and we fuck up a lot. And some can't break away from those habits and are stuck Everyone can't go figure it out on their own. Huge. Work with them. That will. Oh. That will solve a lot, a lot of problems. Is working with somebody, and within that, child shit or whatever, it's, yeah, well, yeah, within, the human thing, what I'm saying, and working with another human, yes, it can be real tough, what I'm saying, and, it can be real tough working with some people, and you would have to try out a lot of approaches and, things of that nature. But if you, really, care for that person and, support them and this and that, what I'm saying, you definitely, try and, possibly, they'll find a way, what I'm saying, and, within the child, it's like, it's tough. It's definitely tough, because, just with certain people, it's, it's not like just well, if you try all these things and you still can't work on it, what I'm saying, just, cut them off, what I'm saying, it's like, these are people you no, for instance, your child or, what I'm saying, whoever, you just like, no, I'm not, cutting them out of my life within a sense. And this is just within, I don't know, it's tough. It's definitely tough, because it's definitely situational, what I'm saying, yeah. But definitely maybe, you will have to take time away from them within a sense. You may have to, because, it definitely depends, what's rooted, and what habits and traits or, whatever they have. Because, yeah, it's a lot to dissect. It's a lot to dissect, but like I said, those certain people, what I'm saying, they need help. They need to, create a new being. They need to scrap the foundation, within that takes work, and they may need to go do that by themselves. They may need to go do some sort of, just, I don't know, extravagant, adventure or, thing or whatever. And, what I'm saying, yeah, like I say, just, like I say, just within our lifestyle, where we're living, being cooped up, doing the same things, being in the same place, slaving at the same place, doing, it's so just, so people, it's definitely easier to get stuck in certain ways and certain mindsets and this and that, but when you go travel, when you go do different things, when things are different, and what I'm saying, then you have to start reacting differently, and you're no longer just, falling back on what you used to do or blah, blah, blah. You're more aware, you're more there, you're more having to figure certain shit out, and, your brain is, moving and working. So, but like I say, that's how I say we should be. Just FYI, majority of so-called parents won't change. Yes, we'll try because it hurts to see them like that, even though we know they won't change. Then we'll have to stop eventually. Accept and live with it. You can move out, then move on. I think it's best you move on without them because everyone can change. They choosing not to. So huge. So huge for that ending part. They're choosing not to. Because like I just stated, when I was just talking, Everybody can change, you know what I'm saying? They're choosing not to. You know, and it's just like, you know, it's just, I don't know. It be just, you know, it just be getting me, you know, just how they won't even try. You know what I'm saying? Like, won't even try, won't even see where you're coming from, won't even, like, do it for a little while, and then, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just to please you within a sense, to get you to shut up within a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see where they at, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move on, you know, because that's what's healthy for you. You can't support a kid, firstly, financially within this world, don't have a kid. Kid don't deserve to go through these struggles. You can't care and support, don't have a kid. Really, that go together. You in drugs 24/7, don't have kids. Not there mentally, don't have kids. Not doing for you, living for you, don't have kids. Like, it's not something you buy and can leave and come back and think it'll be just as you left it. Not a stuffed animal or something. I don't know. Huge. You know what I'm saying? You can't go figure your shit out and come back to the little fucker. You know what I'm saying? The little fucker is now taller than you. You know what I'm saying? You can't go, you know, bullshit and just leave the little fucker to fence. Like, you can't, like, God damn, you can't ask the little fucker to go slave for money so y'all can have food. You can't, you cannot, you should not want to do that. You know, I just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, that you know, having a child shit and these so-called parents, you know, it's you know, it pisses me off. You know, the way they feel they can treat certain human beings. You know, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. If one parent is lying and hiding stuff from the other parent, that's not healthy. Forcing you to lie and hide stuff also is not healthy. Like, that's your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's gonna be your spouse, your partner, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is happening? You know what I'm saying? What are you showing the child? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have the child practicing? You know what I'm saying? What is now the lifestyle of the child? You know, how does the child now see how certain relationships can be, will be? Now they know how to do this, and that. Now, you're not doing for you by obviously either confronting the spouse about shit, the partner about shit, and then whatever happened, you know, then you leave, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, either way, you know, it's because you wouldn't be hiding shit. You wouldn't be lying. You wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's who you fucking with. Like, it just wouldn't be happening. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be happening. You would have, you know, no reason to. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't, you know, have the kid, you know, doing that too, because you doing whatever and don't want, you know, the child to tell, or, you know, this, and that. So now you got the little motherfucker lying. Like, that shit is so in here. Like, there's so much, you know, just crazy shit. You know, I never understood why the hair just, you know, stopped at the ankle. Like, what are we talking about? Like, is it a different type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, why does hair grow in some places and not in the other? Like, what stops the hair? What creates the hair? What, allows the hair to grow in the places that it does? Is it within the skin? Is it within certain spots already having like a hair, you know, like a seed there, or what is the occurrence of the hair molecule? Oh, is that what it is? A fucking molecule? Like, I don't even see, like, cause you know how you can see like a little, you know, little black shit with a little hair can come out. You know, I don't even see no little black shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that scar. Is that a, what the fuck? Is that a scar? That motherfucker big as hell. You know, and that's really another thing. It's like, you know, you remember a lot, but it's like, it's also a lot of shit you don't remember. I think because it's like the mental overload, or like too much shit, or I don't know, you know, just from the, I don't know, the abuse, or I don't know. I mean, yeah, and also like you kind of, you know, because I think, you know, your body wants to kind of protect you in a sense, and you know, I don't know. We see slaves. We're literally forced to work, and parents just have kids and bring them into this shit. They brainwash. Like, y'all don't want to be free. Hey, you want food, shelter, water, clothes? You're gonna have to work for it. Parents tell you, parents tell you not giving you anything. Oh, parents tell you not giving you anything, gonna have to work for it. Just replace the word slave with work, jobs in a way. Sad, huge. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, within, you know, slave and what that is, you know what I'm saying? Like you see, it's the, you know, exact same, similar thing, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what they do. You know, they replace the word, you know what I'm saying? They make the situation, you know, look so different. So it's like, you know, like I say, you know, people aren't able to, you know, see, don't want to see. You know, if they do see, don't know what to do about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. 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 No, man. I don't know, 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 man. Give it up for me. 'Cause I tried. Oh, yes, I tried. Oh, but I couldn't do it, no. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? You doing good? it's crazy how like I really like, you know, because you get a job and they tell you to say, you know, yes sir, no ma'am, whatever. But it's like I haven't said the yes sir, no ma'am, because like, 'cause I evaluated. I haven't said it since like early 2020 type shit, I think. But it's like, you know, and I don't really say it to customers, blah, 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 but it's like, because I was like, you know, because I just thought it was, you know, it was just dumb, just another dumb thing, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like you know, it was so-called, you know, pre-respect thing that you're putting on it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, just as, I think I talked about it actually, yeah, just as how it's, you know, viewed and what came with it or blah, 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 you know. Yeah, I think I did talk about it. But like, you know, how, you know, like I said, how I can just go from, you know, dealing with customers and yes sir, no ma'am, blah, 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 you know, and then it's like, you know, just not saying it at all, you know, and, you know, at first, like, it's just how it is, you know, at first, you know, I would struggle and I would be like, yes, you know, and then I would like, you know, and sometimes I would still say it or blah, 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 but it's just like, you know, like I say, once you start practicing it and you know, start practicing, you know, different vocabulary and different, you know, filler words if they are, or different ways of saying things or going about asking certain things or, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, then you chilling. Not saying it took me 2 years. Not saying it took me 2 years. I mean, you know, once you kind of make your mind up on certain shit, I mean, don't take that long, you know. Evaluate, work, evaluate, fuck you mean, nigga? That shit was hard. Nah, look. That motherfucker kept getting louder. Oh shit. I fall and then I can't get up. Man, them dumbass commercials, that bitch used to be laid down like this. Man, shit. Like I say, you know, we shouldn't be living to. But evaluate, work, change, grow. Uzi, yeah. Evaluate. I can't finish it. Okay. I'm God. I'm gonna be. Oh God. I'll be having to do the subtitles. I'll be like this nigga, and then I just cuss too. So then I'm gonna have to do another blank. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, just finish. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Like